Today, you will learn how to use the be verb in the past tense with both statements and questions. You will also practice making negative past tense statements and questions by using not. Let's get started. When you use be in the past tense, you are talking or asking about something that has already happened. That means it was true in the past, but it is not true now. You can use the past tense forms of be to talk or ask about someone or something's identity, physical characteristics, personality, or other qualities in the past. There are only two words you need to remember: was and were. Was comes after all singular subjects and pronouns except the second person singular you. Were comes after all plural subjects and pronouns, but it also comes after the second person singular you. Was comes after all singular subjects except for the second person singular you. Was comes after the first person singular I and third person singular he, she, and it. For instance, I was a student. This means in the past I was a student, but now I am not a student. It also comes after singular proper nouns like a person's name or singular common nouns like cat. For example, George was hungry. This means George was hungry in the past, but he is not hungry now. It also comes after the dummy subjects it and the singular their. It was morning. That means it is not morning now, but it was morning before. And it follows the demonstratives this and that. That was a lie. That means something said or written in the past was not true. Let's practice. Let's change present tense sentences into past tense sentences using was. I am a doctor. Good. I was a doctor. It is sunny and warm. Perfect. It was sunny and warm. Kathy is young. You have two choices. Kathy was young or she was young. The table is broken. Perfect. You have two choices. The table was broken or it was broken. There is a pizza on the table. There was a pizza on the table. This shirt is mine. Right, this shirt was mine. Were comes after all plural subjects and pronouns, but it also comes after the second person singular you. That means were comes after you, we, and they. For example, they were short. This means they were short in the past, but are not short now. It also comes after plural proper nouns, like after two or more people's names, and it comes after plural common nouns, like cats. For instance, Emma and Jake were bored. This means they were bored before, but aren't bored now. Finally, it comes after the plural dummy subject their and the plural demonstratives these and those. There were two students in the room. That means the two students are no longer in the room. Those cookies were delicious. That means the cookies are gone now. Let's practice changing present tense statements to past tense ones. We are nervous. We were nervous. You are a good friend. You were a good friend. You are both shy. You were both shy. Patrick and Alex are neighbors. You have two choices. Patrick and Alex were neighbors or they were neighbors. There are good reasons. Right. There were good reasons. Those muffins are cute. Perfect. Those muffins were cute. To make a negative past tense statement, all you need to do is add not after was or were. This means something wasn't true in the past. It may or may not be true in the present. For example, I wasn't tired. This means I didn't feel tired in the past. I may or may not be tired in the present. There's not enough information to know. You can use the contractions wasn't and weren't to make your English more natural. For instance, we weren't early. Let's practice. Let's change these present tense negative statements to past tense negative statements. I'm not a nurse. I was not a nurse. I wasn't a nurse. You're not my boss. Good. You were not my boss. You weren't my boss. It's not evening. Nice. It was not evening. It wasn't evening. They are not brave. They were not brave. They weren't brave. He is not worried. Great. He was not worried. He wasn't worried. There is no answer. Perfect. There was no answer. Do you remember how to make a question with the be verb? Right. You change the word order of the subject and be verb. So the present tense statement, you are a student, becomes, are you a student? The same thing happens to make a past tense question. That means the question starts with was or were, followed by the subject and the noun or adjective. For example, he was loud becomes, was he loud? Let's practice making past tense questions. You will hear the answer to a past tense question. Tell me what the question is. Yes, she was an air flight attendant. Right. The question is, was she an air flight attendant? No, there were no snacks in the kitchen. Perfect. Were there snacks in the kitchen? Yes, the test was difficult. Great, you have two choices. Was the test difficult? Or was it difficult? Do you remember how to make negative present tense questions? The more formal version is not using contractions. You start with the be verb, then the subject, then not, and the noun or adjective. For instance, are you not tired? The more natural way is to use contractions. Then are you not becomes aren't you? Aren't you tired? This means I think you're tired. Am I right? The same thing happens with past tense negative questions. The formal version is to start with was or were, then the subject not, and the noun or adjective. For example, were they not doctors? The more natural way is to use the contractions wasn't and weren't to start the question. Weren't they doctors? This means I thought they were doctors. Was I right? Let's practice. I will tell you what you thought about someone or something. You will ask a negative past tense question to me. Remember, the contractions wasn't and weren't are more natural and casual. You thought it was dinner time. Great. You said, wasn't it dinner time? Or maybe, was it not dinner time? You thought we were full. Great. You said, weren't we full? Or were we not full? You thought there was a picture on the wall. Good. You said, wasn't there a picture on the wall? Or maybe, was there not a picture on the wall? Today, you will learn how to use the be verb in the past tense with both statements.
I was a student.
We were nervous.
Was the test difficult?
And it wasn't me, honey. Just
You were a big help.